Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube people? How's it going today? So I'm broadcasting here from Denver, Colorado, where it's about -7 or 17 degrees, something like that. I don't even want to stick a toe out there. Screw that shit right now. It's too damn cold. So, thought I would do a couple videos here. Now, the first one I'm going to do, and I can't believe these two words would ever come out of my mouth, but they're from American Idol. All the years that I worked in the industry and me saying I am going to do a video on an American Idol contestant, I never thought I would say. And the reason being is this. It was always pop. I didn't do pop. I had, and like I told you begrudgingly, I wasn't the biggest of hip-hop fans, but that was kind of like my mainstay. And if you could find somebody who could do pop, then hell, yeah, submit it. It's just, hey, more clout for you, man. You got the ear for it. If you could bring somebody in and you look like a dumbass, either way. But nonetheless, this dude, he should have never, ever gone on American Idol. Because, I mean, it's good for him because he at least got the exposure. But, man, this dude can play guitar, freaking piano. He has a great voice. Now, he ain't the type that's going to be hitting all these really high notes. You could tell he has like he lets out like a lot of wind when he's singing. And there's nothing wrong with that because he has a great voice. But I wouldn't expect to hear him like belting out any high-pitched sounds. So, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. The format of American Idol is you have to at least, because I know they said that he set the record for the show of singing the most originals, so I'm guessing that they have to cover a lot of songs. And he covered an artist, remember, Hip Hop and Me. I had to go back and even look to find out what song it was that he was covering, but I Fall Apart by Post Malone. He seems like a cool dude. He's somebody who I'm definitely going to check out some more of. But he covered Post Malone's I Fall Apart. And when I compared the two, I was like, you know what, it's sad, but I think I'd go with what he did with it. So throughout the the series, and I didn't even watch the whole series, so I can't compare him to the other people. Just listening to him, though, always had a standing ovation from Lionel Richie, Luke Bryan, Katy Perry. Always, like, even Luke Bryan said, like, I think, like, 3/4 of the way through to half the way through. And he said, you know what? He's like, I'm not even worthy to critique you. He's like, you're, from this point going forward, I'm just your champion. Like, he already put him in his #1 spot no matter what he did. And, when he covered songs, he never sang the songs or did the songs the way that the original artist did it. So when I heard this, I thought, oh, is that how Post Malone sounds? But when I heard the Post Malone one, I was like, wow, he really changed that up. So I haven't heard it in a while, but the two that I liked the most from him was Fall Apart, and then what's the other one? Yellow by Coldplay. He did the Coldplay one sick. That one was really good. So yeah, we're gonna start off with his name's Alejandro Aranda, and his his stage name is Scary Pool Party, all one word.
She phoned me twice and it's all my fault.
Real quick, like one thing I forgot to mention, every song that he does, whether if it's covering or of course his own, but even if he covers a song, he rewrites the music. So it's not American Idol who's doing it, it's him who's doing the music completely different. And you'll hear a lot of reactions coming from like Katy Perry especially, who thinks like, oh, that's dope. You know, she's had told him on one of them, like, that would have been cool if you would have used the beat machine a little bit more. But he's the one who actually produces his own beats. So for this, right now, you're just hearing him opening up with his guitar. But then the rest of it, all the, you know, percussions, everything else in the background, he wrote, he did for this particular performance. So I just wanted to tell people that, to keep that in mind. Because when it hits, it's he's a hell of a good producer too. I mean, the dude could be a singer. He could be like a world-renowned artist. He could be a freaking freelance producer, freelance writer, singer. I mean, this dude, I mean, he has a package.
Me off guard. All the stems truly I bought. You was my shorty, I thought.
On an acoustic. Jesus Christ.
I am not worthy to critique you.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, I don't know if this show in the history of the whole show has ever had somebody like you, in my opinion.
Do you realize now you've made it this far and the band hasn't come in fully yet? I am just overwhelmed at where you could possibly end up, but I agree with Luke. There has been nothing like you. You're very special.
You're so much cooler than us. That arrangement was so next level. It was like, yes, I want my boyfriend here. I want a glass of wine in my hand. And I want to watch the show, Alejandro.
Just to go and show how humble he is, he thanks the band behind him. How many artists do you see do that nowadays? Very, very rarely. The dude is so humble, and that's what I like about this guy a lot. All right. So, that was Alejandro Aranda, or Scary Pool Party's cover of I Fall Apart, or Fall Apart by Post Malone, from American Idol of 2019. Again, I'm not familiar with American Idol all that much. I only started watching him and started following him and listening to his music. The dude, like I said, a producer, singer, songwriter, I mean, you name it, man. Multi-instrumentalist, I mean, he's dope. You know, check him out, man. So yeah, I hope you guys dug it, and I'll be back with one more video tonight from one of my favorite bands, and it's not a new song. It came out a few years ago, but yeah, I'm excited to review this next one. I really am. So for now, peace out, people. Hope you're having a good night. Peace.